Islam, a righteous wife is one of the most beautiful blessings that a man can have in this world. Both the Qur'an and the Hadith of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, are replete with admiration and respect for the individual, religion, and role of a righteous woman in the home and society. Let us begin with the Qur'an. In Surah An-Nisa 4:34, Allah states, وَالصَّالِحَاتُ قَانِتَاتٌ حَافِظَاتٌ لِلْغَيْبِ بِمَا حَفِظَ اللَّهُ. Therefore, the righteous women are devoutly obedient, and guard in the husband's absence what Allah would have them guard. This verse mentions three important characteristics of a righteous wife. She is righteous, salihat, i.e., she has good character and obeys Allah. She is inobedient, or qanitat, but not in blind submission, but as cooperative and respectful in her marriage, valuing its spiritual value. And she guards the unseen, i.e., she is trustworthy, keeping her husband's reputation, wealth and family intact during his absence. And now from the Hadith, Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, gives a beautiful explanation. In Sahih Muslim he says, "Ad-dunya mata' wa khayru mata' ad-dunya al-mar'atu as-salihah." The world is a provision, and the best provision in the world is a righteous wife. This Hadith teaches us that the worldly possessions and comforts are limited and ephemeral, but the assistance and support of a righteous wife is one of the greatest reasons for peace, comfort, and spiritual power in this world. Shall I not tell you what is the most precious jewel that a man can have? A good wife who, when he looks upon her, pleaseth him. When he sends her to do anything, doth it. And when he is absent, defendeth him and his from her own modesty and of her own keeping. And so we can see that righteousness is not all about personal holiness. It is made up of emotional intelligence, faithfulness, and a strong sense of integrity. A righteous wife is a woman who spiritualizes and uplifts her home. She inspires her children and husband to stay close to Allah. She's kind, generous, and humble, not just in how she dresses, but in how she keeps herself with grace and humility. Notably, the Islamic definition of righteousness is not mere obedience to the husband. It is primarily obedience to Allah. A righteous woman fulfills her roles as a wife, a mother, and a believer because she loves her Lord. She is independent in her faith, thoughtful in her choices, and intentional in her acts of service. The Prophet also taught that both of them are garments to one another. This is in Surah Al-Baqarah 297. "Hunna libasun lakum wa antum libasun lahunna." They are a garment for you, and you are a garment for them. This means that the relationship is reciprocal, intimate, and defensive. A God-fearing wife is not just an accessory but a companion, confidant, and consolation. As clothes clothe, warm, and ornament, in like manner a wife and husband must defend and beautify each other in this life and in their journey towards the hereafter.